Whenever Manchester City can smell blood, they are just impossible to stop. And today we saw clear example of what Manchester City is capable of doing when they know that everything is in their hands. So I have a message for the Arsenal fans before I get into this video. We have lived this traumatic moments that you're going through right now. And every single season they've beaten us to the title by 1 point. We have always hoped that this time would be different from the other side. So it's not like I'm trying to put my fears and all the things that we went through onto you. I'm just telling you the truth as it is. It might be painful, but that's the truth. So let's get into the video. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and we are back again with another one. Manchester City went to Fulham City and they won by 4-0. 2 goals from an unlikely source, but not really in the past 5 games. Jokov Govadio, I think that's how you say it. Is it Jokov Govadio? I don't know how you pronounce it. And the other goal came from Philip Foden. That is going to do well for my fantasy league. And the last one was a penalty in the 90 minutes by Julian Alvarez, in a penalty that I actually thought that Govadio was going to take to have a hat-trick. In fact, if he had managed to take that penalty, maybe score, he was going to be the first defender to have a Premier League hat-trick in the Premier League. The first defender to put yourself in the book of history, and you give that chance away. I saw Kyle Walker trying to beg this man, come and take the penalty. Come and take the penalty. After you have already been thrashed by the man of the match performance, you have already done everything you had to. Just come and take the final penalty and complete your hat-trick. This man passed it away. He literally passed it away. Like, in my very eyes, that's exactly what this man does it. But I'm not going to focus on that. That's another story. Arsenal, what made Arsenal exciting, or what Arsenal was so happy about, was the fact that they'd created a point gap that if they have to win this in terms of goals, they scored so many goals that even goals can be, if goals becomes a difference in terms of this game, they were gonna be. But somehow Manchester City have started to score goals for fun, and if they're scoring goals for fun, it means they're covering all the space that has been there. They're coming very, very close. But the most important thing that we need to talk about is this: Liverpool are officially out of the title race of the Premier League 2023-2024 with that win from Man City. 85 points. Liverpool, even if they'd won their all games, they were never gonna pass that number, 85 points. So the fact that Man City are already there, it means Jurgen Klopp and his boys are just gonna move away. Arsenal, they've been on top of the league, but for the first time after a long time, Man City are on top of the league with the game in hand. Arsenal plays against Manchester United in the next game that is coming, but what a performance by Man City. In the game where I saw Haaland was not really in it, really. Kevin De Bruyne was performing, but it was like his goals were going for nowhere. Haaland had the chance to actually get something in this game, but he kicked the ball, he skied the ball. So it was a game where, you needed players like Gavadio stepping up, showing what they're capable of doing, putting this title race away from any team that can try to that can try to follow. And it was amazing to see. I'm really, really excited to see how this goes on to be like. I'm excited to see how far can these two teams actually put themselves. Of course, the last games are going to be played next week, but on Tuesday there's that important game where Man City plays against Tottenham Hotspur, and we already know, after what we just saw as well from Tottenham Hotspur, that this Manchester City are going to thrash this Tottenham Hotspur side. People might going to say that maybe they saw the game, but I don't think that is the truth. The fact of the matter is that this team is just really, really, really good, and they are showing that they are capable of winning games whenever it calls for it. They have had, I think now they've played 7 games, and they've all won all those 7 games. This is a team that we were wondering if they were ever going to pick up, but somehow they are able to keep the momentum, keep winning the games, and they are moving away. But back to this game, I think Gavadio had to be the guy he had to be the guy really for this team to actually get a chance that they got today. He had to step up, because if he had not done that, I don't think there was anything we are going to pick from this game. And the fact that he was the main man, Neto Aki got an injury, went out early in the game, scoring his first goal, coming back scoring his second goal, at the same time still playing at the left back. So many people have been saying that this is the weakest link of Man City in terms of attack. He might be a bit better in terms of defense, but he's actually struggling. He has never played defensive fullback before. He was always been playing as a defender, 100 through and through. Now the fact that he has to try to fit in a position which he has never played, and at least try to help the team in terms of attacking, it's out of this world. This guy, if you have watched him since he has really, it seems like Pep Guardiola has got him to actually change and become the player he wants him to be at that position. The way he's playing, the way he's actually putting so much in helping up the team in terms of their attack, it's out of this world. And you have to keep and you have to put some respect on what this team is doing. It looks like they're opening a gap. They are doing so much in actually creating something amazing, a momentum, a belief. They know that if it's in their hands, they just have to win all their games, and that's it. Just win their all games, and that's it. They don't need a draw. They don't need anything. They just have to win. But now they're making it even more interesting, because, like I'm saying, that goal advantage that Arsenal had has literally disappeared now, people. Because I remember there was a point, it was almost about 10 goals for Arsenal, the difference between Arsenal's goals and Man City. But Man City now have scored, they have a plus 58 and Arsenal is plus 60. And this is what it means. If Man City scores in the Tottenham game, if they score at least 2 goals, they are leveled with Arsenal, who are playing tomorrow by United, so they might increase that. Or if they score 5 or something, they actually create a gap. So this is the exciting moment we've been waiting for. And I know there is that belief, there is what my Arsenal fans are hoping for, that there could be a miracle, there should be a miracle. It never happens with this Man City side. Liverpool have seen it. For God's sake, that's the reason why Klopp has decided to walk away from Liverpool after this long time, because he cannot keep competing, especially with the team that is the advantage of the money as well as the advantage of one of the best brains in football, who is Pep Guardiola. So it's gonna be exciting to see how the end of this season will be. But already, because like I'm telling you, Liverpool is already out of the race, so I know that we are done in the title race. It's gonna be exciting to see how it ends. I really don't know how Arsenal fans are gonna react from this or even grow from this, because it's gonna demand so much. It is really demanding so much. But I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of the game and the performance from Man City, and how maybe if Fulham did not really live up to expectations, because I felt like they attacked, but I think Man City were just that good. Kevin De Bruyne today played so well. And by the way, I had almost forgotten, Rodri. So many people were giving a shout that he should have gotten today's man of the match. But what still surprised me up to now is that how is he not in the Premier League Player of the Season award? How is he not in that position? Because with what he has done, with how much he has achieved, the fact that every single game he has played for Man City this season, he hasn't lost, that has to mean something. And the fact that he's not in that, I don't know. I had to say so much about this, but this man has proven himself that he is one of the best, and is making history by refusing to allow any team to score whenever he's in the game. That tells you so much. That tells you so much if he's refusing any team to win a game while he's in there. In some of the moments, like the Sheffield United game that they played in the first week or the second week or third week of the Premier League season, he was actually the game changer, the one who scored the final goal that which put Man City on top. So it's exciting to see what we are seeing from this man. And I don't know why he's not even in the tournament. It's crazy to see. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What are you expecting to see from Man City now as they're smelling blood? These are the moments where they always count the most. These are the moments where they always know how to hurt the teams the most. And it's going to be exciting to see how the Arsenal fans are going to be chanting for another team that they do head with their passion, which is Tottenham Hotspur on Tuesday. It's going to be an exciting time, people. And like I'm smiling, see me on the other side. Click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. We're out. Peace. Subscribe to the content.